The coronavirus wreaking havoc on the retail sector as many mall-based names remain closed, but some online retailers are seeing a big surge in demand, including our next guest company, Edy Lu, CEO of GOAT. They're an online sneaker reseller with major backers, including Y Combinator, Upfront Ventures, and Foot Locker. Edy, great to speak with you.
Hey, how's it going?
So a lot of people are at home. Are they buying high-end sneakers?
Yeah. Luckily, we've built a diversified business that spans sneakers, apparel, and accessories, and we have a vast global network of sellers, including individuals who are reselling, boutiques, and brick-and-mortar retailers, and the brands themselves. So, of course, we've seen some changes in our shipping logistics times, and our Flight Club brick-and-mortar retail stores are closed, but our business is primarily digital and more specifically mobile. So with over 20 million members at home sitting around, our business has been resilient for both buyers and sellers during this time.
In terms of liquidity and the ability to operate, Edy, I'm wondering if you have enough on hand or if you've gone back to investors and what your take on the environment is compared to when you did your last round.
So my co-founder and I actually started working together during the 2008 financial crisis. So we're no stranger to potential dips in the economy. When we built GOAT in 2015, a sustainable business model has always been our priority. So we focused on having strong unit economics rather than a growth at all cost mentality like other startups you've seen. And that's why we built our marketplace the way we did. We're inventory-less, so it's a marketplace model, so we don't hold any inventory. And prices are set by the sellers, and they're dynamic, and they fluctuate. So it's really us being partners to our sellers and our buyers, where our sellers, depending on their liquidity needs, they can increase or reduce prices, and we just help them fulfill and authenticate the product.
Dan, you got a question?
Yeah, hey, Edy, I'm a big fan of the GOAT app. I've done most of my purchases via the GOAT app, but I also live in the city where Flight Club is, and it's a great retail experience. Before the pandemic, you guys were thinking about expanding Flight Club. What does this do to those plans? It's still a great retail experience, and what do you think of the omni-channel approach?
We're still very bullish of the omni-channel approach. My whole thesis is that the best brick-and-mortar retailers will continue to survive and thrive once life goes back to whatever new normal this is. And we are pretty excited about what we can do for that channel. Especially, we've seen a resurgence in even sneakers like the Jordan brand shoes with Michael Jordan's Last Dance documentary coming out. There's just so much more excitement in the sneaker category, and that tactile experience of having omni-channel retail is going to be important in the future as it was in the past.
Edy, great to speak with you. Thanks for your time.
Thanks so much.
Edy Lu, the CEO of GOAT. Dan, I got to go to you. You're a chief sneaker correspondent. You sport sneakers yourself. You're the guy. So what do you glean from this, and what do you extrapolate to retail?
I think it's really, I think there's pockets of retail that are going to continue to do well. People want to feel good about things. They're watching that Jordan documentary. They're searching on the GOAT app for Jordan 1s or this, that, whatever. And I just think it's a great service. They've done a great job with that omni-channel approach. And I think that his optimism about expanding further into bricks and mortar should tell you a lot about the future of retail. And it doesn't really look like what we've seen over the last 20 years.
Guy, you spend, what, a third of your waking hours on the GOAT app?
I find it hysterical that there's so many people out there that think they're going to buy a pair of original Air Jordans and have the same handle Michael has. You're going to play more like Jim Jordan than you're going to play like Michael Jordan, folks. So I just don't get it. With that said, TRB, the Reform Broker, he bought me a pair. Thank you. He bought me a pair of these Fly 7s or something for my 50th birthday 26 years ago. So I might put those on the GOAT app.
Give it a whirl. Give it a whirl, Guy.